So Bob was still confused. How am I going to defend this checkmate?
Bob's brain is so tiny.
So what will you do, Thomas? You're a big brain. What will you do?
Sir, no, I'm just kidding.
But then what will you do?
Sir, but he's just losing every game.
Then what will you do? Alice and Bob are playing chess. Alice is white, Bob is black. Alice is white, Bob is black. Okay. Now Alice played e4. Both of them are at your level, around your level. They have learned the basics and they know how to move the pieces. They know check, they know everything. So Alice plays e4, Bob plays e5. Okay. Alice brings out the queen.
Sir, I know.
1 second, silent. If you want to hear, listen. If not,
Yes, sir, I want to hear.
Then please be quiet. So Alice has brought the queen out. So Bob looks at the position. Queen is attacking my pawn, isn't it? So Bob brings out the knight to defend the pawn. Now Alice brings her bishop up. Bob thought the queen is sitting there. Let me attack the queen. Let me just bring my knight out and attack the queen. Then what did Alice do?
Kill the pawn.
Alice took the pawn.
Now
And it
checkmate.
is checkmate. Bob.
4 moves checkmate.
Yeah, in 4 moves, game was over. So Bob started crying. He said, let's play another game. This time I'm going to not let you checkmate me. So
Like Alice in Wonderland.
this time Alice plays e4, just like the previous position, e5. Alice takes out the queen. Bob defends the pawn. Now when Alice took the bishop out, Bob decided last time she checkmated me here. If I play knight out, the queen will go here. Checkmate. Right? I don't want to get checkmated. So let me kick the queen back. Right? The queen went back. Queen cannot go anywhere. He went back. Alice went back. Now Bob's everything is fine. Let me take out my bishop.
Sir,
And then what happened? What
now
happened?
the queen will cut the pawn.
The queen again took the pawn. Again Bob started crying.
Sir, Alice, you mean Alice in Wonderland?
Just an Alice, not Wonderland Alice. Okay. So again they started playing. Bob wanted to defend it so badly. So let's see what Bob did next.
So Bob is always not clever,
E4.
but Alice is clever.
Alice knows this checkmate. That's why. If
Alex.
you know the checkmate, you'll do it.
It looks
So
kind
E4,
of easy.
E5. Bob played E5. Queen H5. Again Bob defended the pawn.
So just repetition.
This time, yeah, of course, white bringing queen out, attacking the pawn, so you have to defend. So now bishop comes out. Bob knew what is happening. So what will you do here, Thomas, if you're black? So thinking is not happening. Only talking is happening. So instead of talking, use your brain. Who can tell me? If you are black.
Queen E7.
E7. So Bob did not play that. Bob played knight h6. Is that fine?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why not? Why
Yes,
not,
yes,
Thomas?
yes.
Why not?
So I can check.
Queen again will take.
Oh no.
Knight is
Sir,
defending.
I didn't see that.
So
Sir, I didn't see it.
Bob has put a trick. Bob has laid a trap for Alice. Alice didn't fall for it.
Alice.
Kirtana, you agree, right? Queen cannot take the pawn, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here, Alice played pawn d4. Bob thought that's a free pawn. What is Alice doing? She's giving me a free pawn. Let me take it. Bob took it. Pawn. But then Alice played. Yeah?
The bishop cutting the knife.
Yeah, the bishop came and took the knight. Bob thought, okay, she took my knight, I can take back. No problem, right? I'll just take back. Equal.
So then we can check it.
Again checkmate happened. Again checkmate happened. The knight was defending the mate, but the knight got taken. And now checkmate happened. So Bob was still confused. How am I going to defend this checkmate?
Bob's brain is so tiny.
So what will you do, Thomas? You're a big brain, what will you do?
Sir, no, I'm just kidding.
Then what will you do?
Sir, but he's just losing every game.
Then what will you do?
So why are they keeping on playing the same moves?
What same moves?
No, first the beginning, then again the beginning happens, and again the beginning happens.
What beginning happens? E4, E5. Is that normal, right?
No, but then they again plays the queen out every
Because
time.
she wants to checkmate Bob. So she takes a queen out.
So, but why do you do it all the time?
Because you want to win games, that's why. Why would white not take the queen out?
sir, you already tried that, so why do you want to keep on trying it?
Because it worked. Why would you not do something that worked?
No,
For Bob, what will he do? He hasn't found a
So
solution.
Bob
now.
is very funny name.
What can Bob do? He hasn't found
Bob
a
is like
Yeah. What will Bob do? He hasn't found a way to defend. He tried different things. He's not doing the same thing. He's trying to stop the checkmate, but everything is not working. First, he tried. He played knight c6. That is a good move, defending the pawn. 1 second. Then he tried knight f6, checkmate. Then he tried g6, queen went back, and then when he took the bishop, again checkmate. Then he tried knight h6, defending the mate. But that
Bob
also
is
didn't
not
try.
checking carefully.
So even if you check carefully, you have to understand what is the solution. Now, what is the defense? Yes,
The
Kalpana.
last move our opponent
If
will
the
need
queen
to see
moves
that.
first, then the black pawn can move
You
here.
mean g6,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so this time, after all these tries, when the queen moved to h5, Bob thought that queen is giving me so many problems. Let me kick that queen. But that also became a big problem. What will happen? What happened?
Sir, the queen will take the e5 pawn and will be a checkmate. It cannot move
Not
anywhere.
checkmate. Bishop can block, queen can block. Not checkmate.
That's true, but it's
Is
still
it
a
just a
checkmate.
check? No, how is it checkmate? What
Check,
checkmate?
check, check, check.
Ah, it's a check. Is it just a check?
It's not checkmate.
It's not checkmate, is it just a check? Is black in trouble?
Yes.
Checkers? What is the problem with check? You've never
Check
been
is
checked?
not a problem.
Ah, then what's the problem?
So now we will
Then-
take our bishop out.
Ah, then where is the problem? Why is black in trouble? Why is Bob in trouble now?
Bob is not in trouble, but
Bob is-
If Bob,
Bob is in
tries
trouble.
to defend the, if Bob tries to defend the pawn,
Not pawn, the bishop, the check. Bob defends a check. He plays
yeah,
bishop e7.
if Bob tries to defend it,
Huh.
the queen will move to
Huh.
e7.
Then you lose the queen. I'll just take it. So what is the problem with this position? After queen takes pawn, why is black in trouble? Yes, why is black in trouble?
because the queen can take the rook.
Exactly, it's a fork.
Yeah.
When black played g6, the king is in check and the rook is also attacked. So now if you block and Bob lost the rook.
Then you
Bob
get
just
5
got-
points extra.
Yeah, 5 points and now the knight's also hanging.
Ah.
And Bob lost the game after a few moves. He lost everything on this side. Bishop also jumped in and then game got over very quickly. So after a lot of games, Bob finally defended one time. Can you find out how Bob defended?
No, sir.
Cyril says queen e7. Queen e7 is not how he defended. So after e4, Bob played e5. Now he has experience. He lost like 5 times. So he's now
About 6
experienced.
times was.
No, not 6. So now queen came out. Alice tried the same thing. Bob defended the pawn with knight. Alice was happy. He's letting me do the same thing again. Let's see what defense he does now. And this time,
He
Bob.
moved the pawn.
Yeah, now he moved the pawn. Because there is no queen e5. Knight is defending it. First the knight is defending the pawn. Now queen came back. And now he learned his lesson. Again there is checkmate threat. So what is the solution? Bob played knight to f6.
Ah, yes.
Now the trick is over. Alice has nothing to do. Alice cannot take, queen is defending it. Alice has no way to attack f7. So finally Bob figured out the correct way to defend the
That's
smallest
sir,
mate.
Bob.
So did you understand how to
Yes, sir.
defend the mate properly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if you guys understood, or will you use like Bob? E4, E5. What will you do here, Ari? If you are black, what will you do? What is that?
What is the knight?
Yeah.
Which knight?
She's telling the Moona what which knight.
Sir, I'm asking sir, what's knight?
You asked or he asked?
C6.
Huh. Yeah, knight to c6. Can this knight go to c6, Cyril? No, no, then no need to ask that question. So knight to c6. Now I am bringing out the bishop. Let's
Yes,
ask
it can go to
Thomas.
C6.
Uh-huh.
The knight can come down to 6 only.
C6.
Not
and-
that place. But
Everything on 6 is c6, is it? This is c6, not just 6. Okay, what will you do here, Thomas? Let's see if Thomas understood how to defend like Bob. Or will he get checkmated in the next game?
it's a black to play.
Yeah, I just played bishop out. What will Thomas do here? Thomas under pressure.
Sir, G6.
Thomas plays g6. Ivan, is it correct? Is this the right move?
Yes.
Yes, it kicks the queen. I can't take on e5 because knight is
So I'm
there.
just doing what Bob did.
Yeah.
Repeating what he said.
Yeah, you learned from Bob.
Yeah.
Now I moved the queen here. Let's ask Cyril, what will you do here if you are Bob? If you are black?
G6.
G6. you
Knight
are-
G6.
Knight on top of the pawn. Then
Knight F6.
knight f6. So you guys understood the perfect
We're
defense.
doing what Bob
So
did.
Bob taught you guys how to defend
Yeah, Bob
Scholar
is like
Smith
you,
properly.
sir.
Now knight d4 can come attacking the queen. Bishop can just come out and then castle. This is a nice place for the bishop. This is like a nice home for the bishop here because we use the g pawn. When the bishop comes here,
It has bishop.
You can castle also.
It has pawn servants to defend.
yeah, it's a nice home. We call it a fianchetto. When the bishop comes here,
Fianchetto.
fianchetto. When the bishop comes to g7 or
Sounds
b7.
like a French word.
It's a German word, I believe. But yeah.
Oh.
So this becomes a good position. This is the correct way to defend Scholar's Meet, right? So first we defend the
Way to
pawn,
go, Bob.
and then we play g6 and then get the knight out.